Our students, Brian Proctor, the art teacher, back again with another lesson. And this one is, what is this called? Making multiple positions from one position, I believe that is. Draw one, get two free. Yeah. So anyway, first of all, I want to congratulate myself because I did a video under 30 minutes. So yeah, congratulations, Brian. Yeah, you the man. And let me know if this was too fast. I just wanted to try to do it in under 30 minutes to see if it could be done and see how much I could teach you in that span of time. So if you say it's too fast, let me know. Say don't do another 30 minutes. It was too fast. I couldn't get it. Or say, okay, that was just right, because I know a lot of people don't have long attention spans. So I'm trying to teach you guys and keep it in your head while I'm not trying to drag it out like I'm doing this whole intro thing. So yeah, so subscribe. I always never say that. That's right. I always never say that. Subscribe, hit the thumbs up and the notification bell icon, whatever it is, so that you'll know when I put up another video, because I'm going to try to put out a video every 2 days, at least every 2 days. So I don't want you to miss any good videos, because this might be the thing that you need. And I'm going to start answering some of you guys' questions, or doing the little things that you ask me, because some people ask me how to do this or how to do that, and it won't take a whole video to give you that answer. So yeah, if I keep rambling, we will be past the 30-minute mark. So let's go, and I'll show you how to do whatever it is I'm showing you how to do today. Let's go. All right, let's get this thing going. Let's see if I can get my 30-minute video, as I kept saying that I was going to do one day, without a lot of talking and without a lot of backtracking. All right, first of all, this position that I chose, you want to do the oval first, and that is going to be my goodness, Brian, every time. Split that down the middle. It's going to be your torso. There it is, torso. Now I'm going to put the arms back like this. So you're going to put the delts up here somewhere, because when you pull your chest back, it's going to curve like this. It's going to pop out from the middle and curve back like that into your delts. Goes back in your back is going to hunch back like that, but the head is going to block that. So you're going to be like this. So you're going to have that. I don't know what shape that is. If you split it in half, I don't know. Like that. So then you want to say where you're going to put your head at. So let's say I put my head here. I don't want it way down here. So I want it coming from out of the back somewhere. He's leaning forward, but he's not leaning forward that much. So about right there. So you really don't need all of this. So now I'm going to put the arm back a little bit, not straight back like he's Naruto flying, but like that. And this is just your circle. This is basically oval, circle, circle. This is an oval here and kind of a thinner oval here. Make sure that I'm still on camera. Or a cylinder, which is just puffs out right here. Not oval. So oval here. And then kind of cylinder here. And I bend it a little bit because you want to bend it at the elbow. So if I did the cylinder, it'd be like that. So just make it fat right here. It's like a pregnant cylinder. Yeah. Yeah, I might change that in a little while. We'll see. And make the head bigger. So from here, from the inner part, not out here like inner part, you want to do just do a little, what would that shape be called? I want to say the little tuna can, but making it easier. It's just a smile. If you drew a smile, like a smiley face, there you go. Like that. I'm trying to break it down so it's simple to you guys. So continue that center line, and like halfway in it, you want to have your first set of abs come out, bend in, and come out like that. And your second set, same thing. Come out from like at this point here, not down here. From same point, like that. Go back like that, and the rest is going to be your waist. So remembering that this is round. This part is here is round, like this. So anything that comes around is going to be round. It's not going to be flat or go straight across. It's going to be round. So from here, I'm going to do my upside down house. Not too much on the side, but like this. Like that. Not too much. Now let's go back up here and work with this chest, and we'll do your collarbone, which is a V, and then it's going to dip into that right there, which is kind of a little U, 2 little U's. And when it comes out here, you're going to have your muscles like a V. Separates your muscles from your delt, which are like three heads. This one, and this one. These 3 sets of muscles right here, making that one delt. All right, so back here, I know people are like, you're going too fast. I'm trying to go fast. I want to do a 30-minute video. And then your bicep, out here to your pregnant cylinder, and then your hand. I'll bring the hand not straight across, but down a little bit. I don't know if we'll do it one fist and one open hand. So same thing again here, down, and this is kind of like a triangle, almost a triangle. So if you would do a triangle, it'd be like that. So just down, up, and almost into a triangle. And when you reach that wrist, you stop. Okay, so I think that's going to be it for this part. Now what I'm going to do is, hopefully if my printer has enough ink, I want to print this and then show you the difference with some different legs. So let's do this. Let's add just a little bit more muscle to this cat. Tricep goes in, comes out like this, your elbow and around, and you have this muscle right here, the pregnant belly part, and this little Y right there. And then wherever this points at, you have your separation of your bicep and tricep. And I think I want to ink this so that my printer will pick it up a little more easier. And then I can ink everything else. And this might be a little crooked. This is a little crooked. One side is more crookeder than the other. Crookeder, you have more space on one side than the other. But that's all right. I'm not trying to go for perfection. I'm trying to teach you guys. And then that little separation right here, and where the chest and the delt. Did I call this a tricep earlier? I don't know. I don't remember. Separate. Like that. Oh, and drawing a fist. You have this. You have, let's just say, coming up here. Let's just say you put a little square here. A little square there. Take the square up like that, into that. So you have this, and then make that rounded off like that. And then you just do a Y. So this is just basically the letter Y right there in this square. And then you have your fist, a quick fist, and then you can have the other knuckle come out and in a little bit. So on this side, if you want to do an open hand, you just do this, you swoop it up, and I'll just cut it off right here for the time being, and then you bring it, swoop it down like that. You want to just give just enough room for the palm, and then the thumb comes swooping out like that. So it's just like a U. You can bring that other finger up, you can bring another finger up here, the third one up here, or you can bring them down. The fingers go down. It depends on how much action you want in your hand, or how much action. The word's not coming out for what I'm trying to say for now. All right, so let's ink this real quick. 7 minutes and 42 seconds. Not too shabby. So ink this. I was going to do a fast motion ink, but no. And always turn your paper when you ink. Always turn your paper. It's easier to pull than to push. So if you turn your paper to where you can pull your pen or a brush or whatever you have, it's much better, much easier. And a lot of times I don't try to follow the whole line. I'll break the line up if I can, as in, instead of following this whole line, I'll do this little piece, turn it, do that little piece, turn it, and then another little piece here. It just makes for a better inking the more you turn it. That's why when I do a fast motion a lot, all you see is this. So yeah, so I really don't like the fast motion inking too much. The chin is a little too square for me. It kind of looks like a mask, and you won't really see the neck. You might see some of it come out here, but you won't really see the neck. This is the actual shoulder part. Comes up here. The point is going to be like right there, and then it's going to flatten out here. So you have your two pieces. Your tricep again, going to the elbow, your bicep, separate the two. The pregnant cylinder, curving it around, the other part of the fatness of the cylinder, and then your hands. Palm, thumb is just a piece of square. Take it to the Y, make a Y out of it, and then it's just a quick way to do a fist. And then if you see another finger, which sometimes you do, depending on the amount of turn of the hand. Same thing here, just enough for your palm. Your thumb comes out. This is going to slope down into the middle finger, if I'm not mistaken. And your first finger is going to be here. And you can do a third finger there, and that's just a really, really quick, almost crappy hand because that finger's too long, but that's okay. So we have this coming here, this part coming here. You don't want to make it out too far because it kind of looks fat after that. And you want to have this come out that same line, if you can see that. And then you go in, and you can have your third set. But he's leaning, so you won't get too much of that. And this is going to go down. And this, I really don't want to do the waist yet, but even when I photocopy it, it's going to be solid, and I can't really change it. So I'll just go ahead and do it anyway. So this is what we have so far, and I want to photocopy this, as I say, let's take this out because it's looking like Boba Fett, and it's not. If I want the head more down like that, I won't do a face on this one because my head is set and I'd have to erase the head a little bit. So as I said, let me photocopy this and see if my photocopier would work, because the last time it said it didn't have enough ink. So let's go with this. All right, so it did work. So we have 2 copies now. I can make multiple copies because there's a lot that you can do with it, but let's start with one at a time and then go from there. So this first one, we're going to do this. We're going to bring this one leg out so he's bent forward a little bit. So we're going to take this one leg, bring it around, and that's just an oval. If I continued it, it would be just an oval. Now, depending on how much is bent up determines how much of this oval will become a circle. But we're going to be bent down pretty much. So this is going to be the little muscle here. And it tells me how long this leg should be when I do that, because you got your knee here, and then this muscle comes up here, and then here it splits, and you have that upside down Y, and your knee is right here. So we have that leg. So this other one is going to come down. It's going to come in. It's going to curve in like that. It's going to curve in. Now, this also determines, if I put my knee here, this determines how much this is also bent up. So if this is coming up, this knee could not be here. I'd have to bring this up. If I can explain that, let me draw this first. And that's why you should not carbon copy anything yet. Let's just say if I had 2 legs, here, there's his knee. And I said I was going to give a 30-minute video. What's happened, Brian? What's happening to your 30-minute? I'm teaching, Brian, okay? I'm teaching. And to teach, it must take a minute. All right, here's your feet. Here's your legs, your knees, and your feet. Right? Hold tight, computer. Camera. Is this thing on? 1 second. Make sure this is on lock. All right, now it's on auto lock, focus lock. If not, it would bounce around. So these are your 2 legs. Here's your 2 knees that's together. They're both standing, they're both straight down. So now if I bend this knee up, if I lifted this knee up, or this leg up, this knee is going to come up too. So if I lift this leg up, this knee is going to come up a little higher. And then this is going to be the part here where my foot is here. Now, so the higher I lift this leg up, the more it won't become, the less it becomes an oval and starts turning into more of a circle. The higher I bring this knee up, the further away it's going to be from this knee. So if I took a pencil, come on, find a pencil. You're killing time. Okay, so this leg is like this. Here's my knee. Here's my foot. So this other leg was the same as this. Now I bend this up. So here's my knee right here. So where is it? The part comes like this. Here's my knee. And here's my other part of my foot here. So the higher I lift that leg, the more it becomes a circle, not an oval. And then the further it goes away from that other knee. So if I put my foot, the foot would be like this. Now if I bent that foot, this part back, so it's like this. Here's your knee. Then you won't see this straight down. I really didn't want to mess this paper up. So then you'd have another circle like this, and then you'd have part of your foot like that. So this calf, this fat calf part right here is going to be here, and you may see some of this here, but not. If not, you just do the circle and then the foot like that, and then that could be somebody running, or basically somebody running. You just want to know that your knees is going to be higher. So with this guy, I have to bring that knee higher. So I will bring this knee higher a little bit more to give him that run. But first, let me do this one. Let me do this leg here and get this leg in the right proportion. And then here's the knee, and then I'll bring this in. And I'll bring the foot, just bring the foot out. So bring the other leg up here. Bring it down just a little bit, because by this knee going backwards, it will be close to that knee. But if it was standing straight out, if it was standing straight down, this knee would be further away. But by it going back like that, you won't see it, or it will be a little closer to that. This is why I had to bring it down like that. So, and then you bring the foot. Make that foot a little bigger. The knee, like that. So that's one position from just this position. That's one position from this position. So I'll take another one, the second one. I don't want to keep, I'll bring that one back later. Now, what I can do here is, what was it? You have the running, you have the flying. Let's see. So that would be the same thing as I just kind of did, except you're going to bring the legs back. Instead of being ovals again, you're going to kind of make them rounder, shorter. Keeping them together, the knees will touch the same spot, and then keeping it shorter. Now this could be a fly or like a diving position. Feet together. It has to be uniform for this to work. And I'm rushing. Like so. Where is that? That's on the inside. Okay, so here, this part of the knee, you have this. I'll do one leg. And when I use pencil, it's glare. My light has a crazy glare. Here's my knee, almost like a diamond. A little meat over top of it that comes in and around. So this line here, this little shin line, goes all the way down to the ankle. Same thing on the other side. I got my knee, which turns that into kind of a diamond, because this little muscle fits like this. It kind of goes over that diamond shape. Then you have this little meat that comes out here again. This, you always leave room for the man junk. And I'm twisting my head a whole lot trying to see, because this pencil's got so much glare to it. Like this, and it goes around. You have your calf, which touches that and comes down again. So there's going to be room here and room here in between the legs. Come down, and then you have your calf, ankle, and then your feet. So just by shifting the leg, you have another position. He could be pouncing, he could be flying, but because he is leaning, it's coming over like at an arch like that, but it's just coming over forward at a forward arch. So, and let's do one more. So this is going to be more a jump. So what I'm going to do is take that again, take that oval like that. Maybe make it a little longer. And you're just cutting it off like this. So if I had a oval like this, you're just cutting it like that. So if I drew all the way through, it would look like that. But you don't. You just kind of cut it off. You just start like in line, and you work your way around like that. So that one, and then the leg is going to be behind it. This part is going to be behind it, so that foot is going to come up. And it depends on how much that second part of the leg is bent. If you bend it all the way, that foot is going to come way back here. If you bend it like a little bit, that foot is going to come here. You just won't see the rest of it because it's behind the leg. So we have this. I'm going to put the foot right here. As I say, the rest of this is behind the leg here, so you won't see it. And then we'll have this other one coming up like this. Same thing, oval. So it's going to be more like that. It's still that oval, but because I inked this would go into that. The buttocks would be like right here. And then you have the other part of your cylinder here. And then the foot can be up. There's the inside and the outside. And all that could be a little thicker. A little thicker, a little longer. So, looking in the monitor, that's pretty thick enough. So you're going to see the bottom of your foot, and then just a little bit on the top of it like that. Depending on how much the foot is turned, will you see this part? How much of it do you see that part? A little curve here, and then you have that. How's it from the side? How is that from the inside? I don't know. At this point, it is. I think it's from this part up, and then it splits somehow. Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna pretend I'm not an artist for just 2 minutes and say I don't know. At this point, I can always pull it out of my brain, force my brain to actually remember how it goes. So yeah. Trying to do a 30-minute video here. I'm just trying to see if it can be done and how much can be taught in 30 minutes. So by you taking one position or half of a position, you can turn that into many different positions. Even if you put the hands down, or even if I have the opposite, I have the legs stagnant. Like if I do this, I can put the arms back. I can put the arms to the side. I can put the arms up more. So it's not really hard to draw positions as long as you have your torso right and you have your torso turned the way it will fit whatever position you're trying to draw. It should work out right. So as I said, I'm trying to do a quick 30-minute video. Let me pull the camera back so I can show you guys what I had all together, and then we will end this video. Hopefully it's not 30 minutes yet. All right, there you have it. Same position, different positions, if that makes sense to you. So yes, it's easy to draw different positions. As I say, get your torso right, twist it right, and then you throw your legs in however you feel like it. Because I could do many things. I could like bring this one leg in like that, and then the other foot in, like he's kind of jumping over a gate or something. Just twist it in. But there's just so much you can do. But I would say practice your torso and then just add your limbs and just try different ways. I mean, you don't have to photocopy it, but you can if you have that kind of ink and time and money. Just photocopy it several different times and then just draw it and just keep drawing. So, rushing this and being out of breath, hopefully I did teach you guys something. A little bit of wisdom goes a long way. A little bit of knowledge goes a long way. And this is where I eat time up by mumbling and rambling. So on that note, I'm going to end this video. And yeah, I'll see you later. I'm going to try to kick out a video every 2 days. I've been slacking. And yeah, that's not right because, you know, the teacher's supposed to be there all the time. All right, enough rambling. See you guys in the next video. Class is dismissed.